and welcome to episode 9 of our podcast, The Next Game Dilemma. This week, we get to talk about intellectual property, or IP, mainly their use or lack thereof in board games. We discuss some of the best IP uses in our humble opinion, as well as some that we wish were featured more. Let's go.
Why does he want you to go by Paul Walker?
I'm sure you know what he wants.
Okay. Well, this is the next game dilemma.
Did we start talking?
I actually brought these guys in blind today just because I wanted to talk about IPs in board gaming in general. So what your favorite use of an IP in a board game is, or card game, of course. There have been quite a few. Miniatures and stuff like that. And then what's probably your most hated IP used in any of them, of course. If you have any that is unused that you're like, why hasn't this been a thing already? I would also like to hear a little bit of input there. But I'd actually want to ask you something real quick, Alex. Are you okay? Why are you so angry at your brother?
I'm tired of walking the fucking dog. It's his goddamn dog.
And you know what's the best part about this? He won't hear this because they don't listen to the podcast. So it's A-okay.
I think I'm the only one that listens to it on iPod right now.
I don't think Tom would care either way.
No,
ultimately.
I'm just saying. I think it's funny. You can talk as much shit as you want, and he won't hear it. That's fantastic.
Can we add one more category to the IP?
Sure.
And that's
beer.
It's a board game for an IP that you didn't use as a board game.
What do you mean?
What?
Okay, so there's the Lord of the Rings board game back in the day that I used as my porn hiding place.
That's a whole different podcast.
Well, no. I mean, it is IP related. He's like, no one's gonna check in here.
My Catan box.
Can you imagine?
No, if I had Catan, you'd look in there first. You'd be like, "You have Catan?"
This seems weird. No, see, that seems normal for us. But like, a parent is just gonna see a wall full of board games, and they're not gonna see anything out of the obvious. So like,
true.
Of course, there's a Monopoly. Of course.
Yeah, they don't think too much of it.
Right next to the Sorry. Of course. Like. See, if I own a house with secret halls and shit like that, that's where you're gonna pull. You're gonna have to pull the Sorry, then push the Monopoly in, and then just throw the Catan into the trash. That's the last part.
There's a combination.
Yeah, every
the
time
Catan is secretly the key.
Yes, every time I go into that secret room, I have to buy a new copy of Catan. That's how they stay afloat.
Or it's like one of those secret nooks in the shelf.
Yeah,
just to hide your stuff. You know, it looks like something else, and you just slide the whole thing out. It's just hollow.
Yeah, hollow Catan.
It reminds me of that
with
movie.
porn in it, of course.
You ever seen Employee of the Month? Dane Cook and Jessica Simpson.
Yes, of course.
Yeah,
I grew up during the 2000s. Of course, I watched that.
They essentially had their own little hidden nook in like the warehouse where they played cards.
Yes,
but like they hollowed out a section of like toilet paper
and Cheetos. Like it's walled out.
That does sound pretty awesome.
And all they did was one wall of fucking toilet paper just to like cover it up later.
Use a forklift or like one of those apple pickers or whatever.
Yeah,
cherry pickers.
That's what you would do on a shelf.
Yes,
that's where you would hide all of your adult paraphernalia.
But knowing me, I'd move everything and there'd be some weird code and it opens up just to be more board games. Be like, I ran out of space. Why
do I have a feeling this is gonna have an explicit rating?
Dude, these all have explicit ratings.
All of them?
They all have E's. I say a lot of fuck. So
that's the best word.
I only said porn this time and not like something worse.
Yeah. Dude, do you have any idea how much editing I have to do around him sometimes?
There's entire episodes where he was featured.
If it was him and his brother, there are definitely chunks of audio where I have to cut out because, like, remember when I did this ridiculous shit? It's like, well, that has to come out now.
Couldn't help it. He deserved it.
Yeah, see what I mean? Like, we can never talk about that. That's a felony.
Some might consider it a hate crime.
Yeah, see? He can't,
he can't even discuss it. No. He's going to get removed from this episode, too.
Gag order.
Just unplug the mic.
Yeah. See, this is where
like somebody who had just started listening, but like halfway through the series is like, what is he talking about?
They're like, there's only 8 episodes. I couldn't have missed that much.
That's my reaction right now, too. I'm like, what's going on?
editing. Careful editing. But no, to kick us off, actually, I'll go first. One of the best uses of IP, to my knowledge, that I've played so far, actually has been from the Legendary franchise.
Oh.
And specifically, and I would have to emphasize this, specifically, Aliens.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
That, I know I probably took it from you a little bit.
It's hard to think of a good IP game.
Yeah, but I'm saying that was one of the first ones where I'm like, damn, this is good. Like, this is like, I like it much better than Marvel. And I own a lot of Marvel Legendary.
It's
Go
because
ahead.
it's because they did something with the mechanics as opposed to the same just cookie cutter. Play the villain, play your scheme, draft your deck.
Yes, I halfway attribute it all to one mechanic, and that's the mechanic that your basic has, where you can help other people with it. If that was a evergreen mechanic, I think all of their IP would be better. I don't know why. I just feel that would help a lot of times. If it makes it feel cooperative, it doesn't just.
But not too much.
But not too much, because you're giving up something from your hand. Now your turn won't be
But
nearly as much.
like, if I'm not mistaken, you can only help with like one card, I think, right?
Yeah, and usually you still have to buy it. It's a card you have to buy and add to your deck, and then I believe you discard it.
Yeah.
If I'm not mistaken, but it will.
I think you give it to them and redraw a card.
Yeah, something
like that.
Even so,
It
it's
benefits
still
you.
it's a small benefit, and you have to invest into helping your team. Versus every other version of this, at least that I've played so far, has felt sort of dry.
Well, I mean, it's kind of like
X-Files being the worst vendor.
I haven't even touched that one.
Yeah,
The farthest I gone was Predator. Predator had more of the share cards mechanic in there too.
yeah. We played one game of the Predator, I believe, with Tom.
Yeah, because Tom owns both of
Yeah.
them. The Aliens one, they're more intimidating to me than a Predator.
But see, with the Predator, you can flip the roles.
Yes.
You can play as the Predator
Yeah.
and fight the humans.
All right, that's awesome. Why did we not do that?
It's an advanced
One
rules
game,
thing.
yeah. First game, man.
You normally just play through the first two movies and you're done. You have the option of doing the reverse roll for both as well.
I did not get a chance to play that, but that does sound really fun. The other one that we actually have that we haven't gotten to is Big Trouble Little China.
Ooh.
And Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
And Buffy the Vampire Slayer, which that one is sort of, yeah, same thing, but only because it has the same sort of issues that the X-Files one sort of seems to have, which is it's not like new art or anything. It's just pictures from the show. Feels really lazy.
Yeah, that's not cool at all. I would have really liked to have tried the Big Trouble in Little China, though.
Yeah,
Just
that
to
one
even
seems
see
fun.
the cards.
Yeah, but I think that is also pictures from the movie, but that's fine. But at least like Buffy the Vampire Slayer has actual comics and art that goes alongside them. So you couldn't have gotten those guys to do a little something, something. I'm sure they would have appreciated the work. I don't know. It just felt lazy to me. Like not something I wanted to invest my money into, just because I didn't feel like I was gonna gain anything from it. That's one of my choices right there. How about you, Alex?
Besides Lord of the Porn,
Yep. Besides Lord of the Porn, please.
a fairly light game is Star Wars Epic Duels.
I have that still.
Yeah.
It's a fun game.
That was
Still
one
in my
of the,
collection.
that was one of the first games that. Did you pick up that for him, or did your brother pick that up?
Tom ended up buying it.
Tom ended up
Yeah.
buying. Yeah, like literally, this is one of the first things. Like we played this when we were kids. They looked so fucking excited when they brought it over. Like it was literally the day after
The
Christmas.
thing
They were
is,
like,
it's still
look,
not
look.
that bad.
No, it's
No,
not bad.
it's good. It's just some
quick and
characters
good.
that feel kind of broken.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Come on, balance. I'm sure wasn't a really big idea, but
I really want to talk more about this because did you know that there is a community of people that make
yes. Oh,
out of not just Star Wars version. They make other characters from completely different IPs.
And just throw it in there.
Just make their own versions, dude.
We have to find some Star Trek to mix in.
I'm sure they have one of
Yeah,
those.
absolutely.
The one I remember printing out and trying one time was Legend of Zelda.
really?
Yeah.
That was not a cheap game either. Tom spent like $100 or something.
I mean,
on it,
they
think.
didn't really remake it. It's
They never remade it.
Yeah, it's out.
Well,
it's out.
technically, like the mechanics have been used since.
Yeah, it's been reskinned.
There's a couple of games that I've heard of. I think it's that the one that recently came out that's like combat on combat for like individual characters from like different genres. They had like a Buffy one, a Bruce Lee one, a Velociraptor one from like Jurassic Park, and then it has like I forgot the name of it, but they use mechanics similar to that too, where you have like the main dude and the squadling, and then you have to like guide them around and fight each other with cards and stuff. The most recent one that's very close to the game is the Street Fighter board game.
You don't happen to own that,
I do
right?
not own
Of
that
course
because first of all, it's not that I don't want to.
No, I don't blame you or anything.
It's
I'm
very
just saying,
expensive.
It went right over my head.
Well, they still
I didn't
sell
see
it.
I understand that, but it's dollar bills,
Yeah,
y'all.
exactly.
Not right now.
How much?
Probably like $100 for the core.
And the same basic principle with like the. You
It's
have a
very
hand.
very similar. Yes. The guy who made it
looks beautiful.
was Angry Joe.
Oh.
Angry Joe designed it
Really?
with Jasco. And,
yeah, of course, Jasco's in it. I mean,
and it's very similar mechanics. The only thing like he's added is like a combo system and stuff. Like you're able to combo off doing that sort of thing. But it's the same play thing. Roll some dice, move the dudes. But the figurines for this game are like freaking amiibo sized.
yeah.
They're like this tall.
No way, they're not that.
No,
big.
they're really big.
Oh my god.
I think this is like Zangief size.
Then how big is the
it
map?
has to be. It's
I
a
want
decent
to say
size.
like 24 by 24, something like that. It's not
I would say they're
ginormous,
more
but it's
like-
big enough for the bases and stuff.
They're slightly bigger than HeroClix, but they're not as. I don't think they're as big as you think.
No, he shows them off. They're chonky.
Damn, I gotta look at that.
They're
up.
chonky, dude.
Yeah.
They look like amiibos. When you looked at the old Kickstarter, because I only looked at it afterwards, he compares it to other miniatures,
Oh, okay.
and you see that like it's only maybe a little bit smaller than an amiibo.
Okay.
So like he shows like a Zangief from one thing, and then like his Zangief is like a little bit shorter.
Okay.
And I'm like, that's chonky as heck.
Nice.
But how many players at once can go? Because part of the
I think
best.
like four total, yeah. And you can just kind of bash into each other and do all that sort of thing.
Oh, someone's getting suplexed.
The best part of playing that kind of game is yelling and getting everyone to turn on something.
You want to know why? You want to know why I got stopped from buying that? Guile's an expansion,
Don't care.
and it sucks for me because I would think that the original characters were going to be in the core box, and that was not the case.
Who is in it?
I do not know off the top of my
I
head.
know T-Hawk's up in that B.
T-Hawk is an expansion for sure.
Really?
Yeah.
Blanca?
I think they replaced like Guile with like Fei Long or something.
Oh, okay. So somebody from like Turbo.
What about
Yeah.
Cammy?
Cammy's in the core actually.
Really?
Yeah, I
yeah.
mean, like I said, I'm guessing off the top of my head. I could look it up.
She's my
If you want
thirst
to
trap.
pause and just look.
Sure.
All right, so I found the old Kickstarter page. Just gonna sift down, and we'll take a look. Actually, I guess the core set only has 6 figurines in it.
So did you lie to me?
Ryu, Ken, Chun-Li, Zangief, Sagat, and Vega.
How much is an expansion?
So they do sell the expansions. They're just expensive. They're probably like 60 to 100,
Shit.
and it's just figurines.
So one character per expansion?
No,
or...
no. It's usually like I think 4.
Okay,
per
well
box.
that's still
Yeah.
painful. but-
There's a boss expansion where
Yes.
it's like everybody versus one or something, and the one gets to play like a super powered version of Akuma or Bison.
I think I did see that. The Bison figure looks dope.
That is pretty cool.
If I go to actual Jasco's website, it would probably show me. It would show me the expansion packs and how much those would be.
I would say that's fairly tempting because that kind of game's fun to play.
I
and
guess
it's
it plays
not
up to 6
hard.
players.
Oh, nice.
Jesus.
I don't
that's
see
even
why
better.
you would do that.
Chaos.
I think I would much rather have.
Chaos.
I think I would much rather have like a squad per player.
See, Street Fighter.
Multiple people per player.
Yeah, that'd be cool. I think Street Fighter is not underused in our industry. I think it's never. It's hard to capture the feeling of it. You know. Hopefully, this new version of the miniature game with a combo system is fine.
It kind of sounds like it would.
But remember, like this is only the first.
Oh yeah.
He's gonna make Mortal Kombat next.
Oh shit! I gotta get that one. If you see that, you better message
That
me.
is the next one that they're designing. It's gonna use the same mechanics, so
Yeah.
they can mix with
Of
Street
course.
Fighter and do all that stuff.
If they don't have Sub-Zero and Scorpion in the first one, so I can freeze the shit out of Tom.
Why does it always have to be against Tom? I think if anything, this podcast should now change to why. Like why Tom?
always fighting games growing up. I mean, so many things in our lives growing up was one against the other competing.
Seriously, when you're born with a player too, like shit can get competitive.
Which one's the one that had the unplugged control? That's the one I want to talk to.
We were good about turns, and that kind of when you had to have turns.
Who was Luigi?
Oh, we just switched to Mario.
Who had the second life out of 3?
We took turns. Who was first? I don't know. That was never a set thing. There wasn't a
set thing.
player one per se.
Civilized almost.
Until the blood was drawn.
Almost, yeah.
And we definitely could yell at each other at one point and throw, things.
And then in the 90s, Street Fighter came out. And then...
to kind of go back to what we were talking about. Yeah, no, like there is a community that I remember seeing that you can just kind of download, characters if you want.
For the Star Wars game.
Yeah, Epic Duels.
Yeah.
Well, I kind of want that Mortal Kombat game more now, to be honest.
Well, I mean, yeah, because figurines and stuff. Even if you don't play, you could have them.
I want Quan Chi, Sub-Zero, Shang Tsung. Yeah, that'd make me happy.
I was always a big Jax fan.
Of course you were.
What does that mean?
It's because there was no Mexican one.
Listen, yes, there was no Muay Thai guy. There was no jiu-jitsu guy because fuckers are getting shot at and thrown out with knife hats.
True.
But Jax was dope. I don't know. That was always my favorite. Like, people were like, "Oh, you don't like Nightwolf?" I'm like, "Fuck you, first of all." Like, but no.
Who do you think?
Baraka. Baraka was my shit. Baraka was dope.
Who do you think that for a Mortal Kombat game would come with?
Like, okay, obviously, if they're gonna go with 6 for Street Fighter, there's probably gonna be 6 for.
Okay, so the guess would be, of course, the two you just said, Sub-Zero and
Scorpion for sure.
Although I could see them omitting them, dick move wise, and then being like, get the ninjas guys and get like all the ninjas or something.
No,
I could see it. I don't think so, but I could see it because that would be dick move. But of course, the two Sub-Zero, Scorpion,
Liu Kang.
Yep.
Raiden probably.
Raiden.
Possibly.
Raiden. Well,
he was an original, but
Raiden
possibly.
could be omitted. He could probably be like the attraction for another box.
Yeah, a God's one or something like that.
Yeah.
They'd have to have Shang.
Sonya would be another
they'd have
one,
to have
I
Shang
think.
Tsung, right?
Shang Tsung could also be like if they did a boss box, he could be in there with like Goro or something.
I don't know. Johnny Cage.
Yeah,
He seems basic enough to put
Johnny, Sonya, both ninjas, Liu Kang.
Now we got a 6th one we can add.
I just don't care about Johnny Cage or Sonya.
Not caring about them and not and knowing whether or not they're going to be core is a different. Very different thing.
You're not wrong.
That's like saying
You could throw Kano in that bitch.
Kano's fairly likely.
Yeah, he's one of the bad guys that you'd want in there for sure.
Yeah,
notable. But would you stick to the original, like the first 3 video games, or would you move into the Mortal Kombat X and stuff that we're doing right now?
So if we're gonna again base it off of what they've already done, they had expansions for pretty much every type of Street Fighter. So they had some from Alpha, they had some from Third Strike.
Right.
They had ones from like 4 and 5, I think.
Okay, but see, when you look at Street Fighter, we have a long history of just dope games. Versus Mortal Kombat, you have a long history of dope games, and then a nice little lull where we don't talk about them.
At least a decade.
Yeah, it was a long lull.
Are we talking about
PlayStation to
Deception
PlayStation
or
2,
whatever?
dude.
It was like Dark Deception or Dark Alliance or something.
A lot of people hate 4. I still liked 4 because it was fun in the arcade with Tom.
Yes, 4 is where it was fun. Yeah, with the quotation marks, like fun.
But nothing like that. Nothing until X after that, honestly.
See, yeah, that's kind of where I have to agree. Like I said, you pretty much skip like console generations, like from PlayStation 1 to PlayStation 3. Like that's when you're just...
I played most of them.
Yeah, whether or not they got played is a whole different thing. Whether they were good, no. Who remembers the Sub-Zero game? That was a hot piece of trash.
Me.
Trash.
It's
but
when
you love the character still, no matter what, though.
Yeah. The side scroller you're talking about?
Yeah,
yes.
Yeah, the side scroller.
Yes.
No, but I mean, yeah.
Or Shaolin Monks?
Yeah. Dude, you pulled that out of like a really deep suppressed memory, dude. I feel like you just told me to go to like Lake Laogai. I was like, if this continues and we have Street Fighter and Mortal Kombat, would you be excited to see a Tekken? Or what would the third one be?
Soul Calibur.
Oh.
Soul Calibur, Tekken. King of Fighters. I'm thinking anything that they've already turned into UFS.
Yeah, that's what I was actually gonna say. Like anything
Because
in
they
there
already
is
have
safe.
license for that.
Yeah,
Remind me what UFS is.
UFS is the Universal Fighting System card game.
yeah.
It is the original like video game versus video game card game battle system thing.
And like you said, they already had King of Fighters, they had Street Fighter, they had Soul Calibur,
Darkstalkers.
Dark Stalkers.
They had Darkstalkers.
I would kind of
too.
feel like Tekken is the most likely.
They didn't.
Next
They didn't
one,
have.
but-
They didn't have Tekken
They didn't
as a
have
license
Tekken,
though.
Oh, okay.
So-
Well, then Darkstalkers.
But from what I
probably.
remember, this was a long time ago, right? This was when they first even mentioned a possibility of a Street Fighter board game. DBZ.
Ooh,
They mentioned DBZ.
I'm
Said it
all
was.
over that.
They said it like this. It was Street Fighter first, Mortal Kombat, then DBZ.
see. Wow. Ooh, damn.
honestly, I'm still more excited for Mortal Kombat, but
I get that, but imagine all three
yeah,
together
See,
Well,
in the
I'm-
same system.
Here's my problem with that. This guy's gonna min-max the fuck, and he's like, okay, Goku, because of course Goku's gonna be good, and then he's gonna play Super Saiyan Goku, because of course Super Saiyan Goku's gonna be good, and
Super Saiyan Sub-Zero.
see, besides card games, I actually think Dragon Ball Z and anime as a whole is underutilized in board gaming or in just gaming, sort of an industry that's not outside of video games and outside of
Trading card games.
Yeah, because
Yes.
I mean they dominate that area in Japan for sure.
They have one for every.
Oh
anime.
yeah.
I don't know of any board games that are like anime IP. I'm sure
I
there's
have
something,
one for
Lupin.
Lupin the Third.
Yes, Lupin the Third.
Yeah.
And I don't hate that game. I actually enjoy it.
Yeah, I can't get into it because it's in French.
You didn't find the English rules then.
No, I have the English rules,
Oh.
but the cards and everything are in French.
Oh.
Yeah, man, I know.
Is there not an English version of the game?
I think so, because my friend does. I think he has a English
It's probably
version.
out of
My
print.
counter argument, though, to that is, fuck you. And I'm going to play something with English rules. I got it in the trade. And I was like, ooh, I was excited. And then I'm like, oh, French version. You fucking got me. Like,
Let me try. I have to brush up a little bit, but let me try.
yeah, I mean, I'm down. I mean, he says it's not bad. I haven't not played it. It's one of the ones that has been in my collection for a long, long time.
It's essentially one versus all. One person
Gotta
plays.
find you, right?
Was it Zenigata?
Yeah.
His name is. One person plays him, but a lot of the mechanics are like secretive stuff.
Right.
So like. You guys talk to each other while the other player's like not in the room or something. And if you need to communicate in some way, like if you like one person has a walkie or whatever, then the other person who has a walkie, you both can leave the room and talk to each other about stuff, and then
I think we
come
just
back
text
and
in this day and
yeah,
age.
day and age, yeah. Well, I mean, like that's basically how it played out, really. And then the whole goal was just to there was 2 missions in the box. I think the one I remember was the take the crown jewel or something.
Yeah,
But
that sounds about right.
and like you're doing everything in secret, right? You have like your own little like pad and you're drawing everything, like you're tracing everything out. And I mean, there's a sense like you have to be like honest about this kind of stuff, right? If the Zenigata player and his like police officers are like in your vicinity, then that's when you reveal your character to them. And then that's when you have to try to outrun them and do other stuff until you can escape them for a round. And then you can kind of do it again with the pen and paper and all that.
So I mean, that's cool. We're probably gonna have to give that a shot with you and
Yeah, I'll have to look
this
into it
French
again.
guy, apparently.
Yeah, I probably don't know anywhere near enough French.
No.
But I mean, if it means playing a board game that I have not had a chance to play, I'm all for it.
See, the thing is, though, like with anime and board games, I can't think of how I would do some of these.
I mean, yes, I completely understand that doing an anime in a board game is probably difficult just because of how much growth and story you have to do for any character.
Yeah.
But at the same time, there's a huge storyline, but they still did it with Star Wars with the duel, or what is it called again?
Epic duels.
Epic duels, where it wasn't so much telling a grand story. It was just a bunch of people that you wanted to see each other smashing in each other.
Yep.
You know, and it's fun. The IP makes it extra fun, but the rules are solid enough. You know what I mean? Animes don't necessarily get that kind of love outside of card
Yeah.
games. You know, I'd like to see that go up a little
See, to
bit.
kind of go off of what you were with your Epic Duels, right? There was a game that came out a long time ago, and I've only ever seen it. Never got a chance to play it. I heard it's good. It's called Queen's Gambit.
Oh,
It was the Star Wars Episode 1 board game.
Oh, is that the multi-level one?
Yes, the multi-level one where like the palace is like 3-tiered.
Yes.
And like there's different like battle zones that you have to like fight on in order to progress the story in some way. Like you could change obviously the events of the story.
Right.
You have the Anakin flying around space shooting things.
Like as a separate thing.
Yeah, it's its own thing.
Like-
And then you have the Gungans fighting the battle droids on another battle plane. And then you have the palace where you got the queen and the troopers trying to get up to the top and all that.
Yes.
And then finally you have the duel scene with Qui-Gon, Obi-Wan, and Darth Maul. You know?
Yeah,
And
the game was enormous.
it was
like-
enormous. It was one of it was like a Parker Brothers Hasbro
Yeah.
type production thing
Yep,
from like
yep.
early 2000s. To find a copy of that now,
In good shape.
it's like in the maybe I think 1,000 now.
No way.
Yeah,
Really?
last I checked, it was like 800.
Fuck out of here.
It is while he looks that up, time for a complete off-topic thing.
Okay.
There's going to be about a $600 to $800 toy coming out that is an Optimus Prime Transformer.
I think I
that
saw this.
transforms
Yes.
on
Holy
itself.
shit,
Oh my
dude.
god! I mean, I'm not crazy about Transformers. I mean, I like them fine,
I
but
saw that, man. That thing looked so sick.
he's ridiculous.
It's you're looking at 400.
Oh,
No,
Good.
no. I mean, in between 400 and 600 is what you're looking at.
oh, good.
Jesus.
more
I
or
could
less.
either have that or Kingdom Death Monster.
Well, clearly, we both know what we just won.
Does
Queen's
Tom,
Gambit.
does Tom have Kingdom Death Monster?
No, he
Is
does
that-
No, he does not. I talked him out of that because he was still buying more Cthulhu Wars. He's like,
It's
"What
all
about
right.
this monster?" I'm like, "You have 3 Cthulhu Wars like on their way, dude."
All his money is going to more adult things with the house and everything right now.
Yeah.
So
I mean, that's good.
it's
good
also
for you,
good to have a
Tom.
better gaming room.
Yeah, for sure.
So it's still
Then I'm fucked.
it still happens to be like my first thematic board game.
Which one?
Arkham Horror.
Oh yeah, Cthulhu Mythos.
Cthulhu Mythos. I mean, it's not like straight up Cthulhu. It's
Right.
the Fantasy Flight pulp version of Cthulhu Mythos,
Which I enjoy.
which is fantastic.
Yeah.
I think. I mean, sure, like I like reading the stuff about the regular people having to deal with psychological trauma and all this stuff, but like I like being able to shoot these demon things sometimes.
Yeah.
You know, or like when I'm playing the card game now, the boxer just punching the shit out of a cultist is fantastic. You know? But no, I'm referring to the board game in this case, not the card game, even though I love the card game.
Any specific version?
The one I started with was 3rd edition.
3rd edition. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, because I know this game goes back a while.
Now they're going into 4th edition.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, they have 4th edition now.
Yeah,
It's a little bit different.
Making all those minis useless again, like
Yeah.
crazy.
Actually, now that I think about it, there's another one that I would throw on the list. Like, because Cthulhu has a lot of great theming board games, but
yeah,
like
it's
if I'm
definitely not underrepresented.
no, but if I'm thinking of like games where like an IP I feel was done correctly, would be the Arkham Horror series or like even Mansions of Madness. I played the newer edition of Mansions of Madness, the one that uses the app.
Oh yeah, how
And
was
that
that?
is fantastic.
I heard
It's
very good
it's
things.
it's like you don't got to worry about any of the monster stuff. You can have an actual cooperative experience, and the app does everything for you.
I might have to pick that up.
Sounds okay.
And you get minis and stuff, which is cool. But like the reason I liked the Arkham Horror board game is like even with all the random cards and boards that you get like from all the expansions and stuff,
It's enormous.
it is enormous and it is a confusing game at times. But you feel like you're these characters doing these things, driving around town, trying to stop this chaotic event from happening. So I mean, that's really the main reason. Like you get the chance to role play these characters sometimes. You got a nice little backstory in the back. All these characters are very thematic for either the era that you're playing in,
Yeah.
or like just the type of person that they are. You get to play the spoiled rich girl. You get to play like the federal investigator.
I think when I actually got to play, I was the mafioso and I had the
Yeah,
Tommy gun.
the
That was
Tommy
pretty
gun. My favorite is Dexter, the magician.
fun. Nice.
Yeah, he's
Okay.
fantastic.
Cthulhu being one of the things that you actually enjoy,
Mm-hmm.
and you have a couple that you actually get to pick from. You know, Arkham Horror, the Arkham Horror card game,
Yeah.
a few other things here or there. What Cthulhu game have you played that you've been like, wow, this is such a waste? Because there has to be one.
I
that
guess
you
we
didn't
can't
enjoy.
can we just ball Munchkin into this?
This
Ooh.
Munchkin Cthulhu. I mean,
Yeah.
technically, yes.
See,
It's
The
IP.
only thing I got
Still
out of that,
IP.
the only thing I got out of Munchkin Cthulhu that I actually enjoyed from, is that there's an item called the Tommy gun, and if your name is Tommy, you get a benefit for it.
Yeah.
And I kept yelling at Tom, and I'm like, "You have this bonus." He's like, "My name's not Tommy. It's not. It's Tom." I'm like, "No, Tommy. Okay, like your name is Tommy because you need this bonus." Okay.
No, screw that. He's going to be Thomas and not get any bonuses. I don't get.
and that kind of makes me sad because that is the Cthulhu, not the Cthulhu, the Munchkin that I did buy
Yeah.
when I was first.
I have it.
When I first got into this, it's that version of Munchkin.
I mean, I don't hate it, honestly. It's just you don't need every version of Munchkin if you're gonna even own it.
Yeah, you really don't.
You really don't. I played with that guy.
Yeah, that's
that
that's
has
a big
all
box.
of them.
It's a huge box.
I hated it so much. There was
Yeah,
so much
'cause you would
random in there.
Yeah.
There's also so many small Cthulhu games, just the really small ones that are maybe $15 to $20.
Okay. How do you feel about Cthulhu dice?
I think that's the one I'm thinking of, with the big D20 thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. The thing is, I remember playing it and I don't
Okay.
at the same time.
It's forgettable.
It is. It is. I don't think certain IPs, they need something grandiose to make it feel correct.
Anything small for Cthulhu sort of seems like a waste.
Yeah, that's the same way I feel about stuff like Street Fighter. I think with the miniatures and the combo stuff and all that, it's gonna be fine. There's just certain things that need to be big. I do have the Ghostbusters one I told you about.
Yes.
I do have that. I don't hate that.
Mm-hmm.
It is a dice fest though. So, I mean, if you don't like doing that, you're not going to enjoy it. But, I mean, you do feel as a team trying to take down all these ghosts, going around and using your guns and then, harvesting those ghosts and putting them in the Ecto-1 and all that stuff. You have to do all of that.
Ghost trap.
You can get in the car and drive to places faster and, the only one I haven't played against is the Stay Puft.
Oh, man. That's the one that I know this guy wants to play.
Yeah, that's the only one I haven't played
I want
against.
to eat him. I mean, cook him up and eat him. He'd be delicious.
So fat.
Out of all the Star Trek stuff that you've bought for board games, for Tom,
Instantly pays attention.
for role playing,
I was looking for something.
what was the best Star Trek purchase for you, as you are a big Star Trek fan?
Considering we've never played the board games, it's got to be the RPG.
So I know
There's
that
definitely that Gale Force 9 game I want to try.
I've heard no,
is it
Tom doesn't
Ascendancy or
have that.
whatever?
that's not the one.
Tom has two
Ascendancy?
different ones. Maybe Ascendancy.
He has.
It's
a
the-
Yes,
it-
Fleet
okay,
Command also.
If I remember clearly, it's you have the Federation, the Klingons, and then I think Vulcans or something. It's 3 people in a box. I'm pretty sure it was Gale Force 9 that made this game. And it's like Twilight Imperium with Star Trek.
I think
I would
Tom
play
has
that.
one of those.
I would play that so hard.
Pretty sure Tom, you have a lot of little shipment
Yes,
models and
yeah,
whatnot.
it has to be that one.
I
it's
think,
Ascendancy.
pretty sure Tom
Ascendancy.
has that.
Yeah, Tom has that.
I would play
But doesn't
that.
it? Ascendancy has expansions.
Yes, and you get more.
I think you get
kingdoms and
Romulans
stuff,
and the Borg.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He did you get the board? Yeah, you got the board. That was a big ass Christmas.
Dude, that is something I would play if we actually said we would do this.
I mean, I am down for everything. If you spend the time to come over to my place or to plan it out and be like, we're gonna spend this time here and do this, I'm down no matter what.
That's how I feel about Twilight Imperium. If anybody is down for a whole day of Twilight Imperium, you let me know.
To finish up here, there was the last thing that I wanted to talk about was, and I already said kind of DBZ, but that's halfway here and there because
What you wish.
Yeah, because of card games and other stuff like that. There's enough DBZ out there, but nothing in game form. What's an IP that you've seen out there that isn't in board gaming or role playing or card games? At least it's not represented very much.
Cobra Kai. I would like to play a Cobra Kai board game.
See, I feel like a Cobra Kai game would end up feeling a lot like that fencing game.
Yeah. Flash Duel.
Yeah, Flash Duel.
Yeah, or On Guard.
Yeah,
On
yeah.
Guard is what it was based on.
Right.
Yeah, it's just back and forth.
Yeah,
until somebody
I think we
strikes
played
the
it
other.
before. You have the cards where you have the numbers, and then you're trying to actually strike each other within a certain distance. It's been a while since I played that game, but we might have played it because you and me played a
might
lot
as
of
well
one-on-ones.
play it now. I think you have it here.
Yeah, we can play it afterwards.
Yeah, then you'll see what we're talking about.
Yeah, but it just pretend one is Cobra Kai and one is Eagle Fang, and then you're good. Yeah.
I still haven't gotten that shirt to work out in, but
Did you order it?
no.
Boo.
You need the
Here's mine.
Miyagi-Do headband.
Okay, I don't want to look like that much of a douche.
The GSP band.
What about y'all? Which ones do y'all wish for?
Okay, so this is not like this would be like just silly at this point, right? But I mean, I enjoyed this video game, right? This murderous teddy bear, right? He would go around murdering his other teddy bear friends. Oh, I just forgot the name of it. You know what I'm talking about, I think. You've never seen it?
What system?
PlayStation 3, I think it was. I had it for PlayStation 3. It wasn't bad. The thing is, like, okay, each level, like, you have different people that you're trying to torment. Each one has their way of being tormented
Naughty
the
Bear?
most. Naughty Bear. There you go. Naughty Bear. I think they ended up making, like, a sequel to it, and you could, like, fight each other.
This feels like a bootleg ass version of a Conquer's Bad Fur Day for some reason.
Yeah, something like that. Just anything like Nintendo, really. I
Just
think that would be
more retro games.
I mean, I would love to see that Street Fighter game at Smash Bros or something. I would love to see that.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
I might have to do that. Just take amiibos and just
get him in there.
bash each other with them. Right? Something
Donkey
like that.
Kong, Donkey Kong.
Yeah, something like that.
That'd be pretty
there's
fun.
not that there's just not that many decent Nintendo anything for board games.
And that has a lot to do with just them.
With just Nintendo as a whole. I feel like they're worried about like throwing their IPs out there.
Yeah, they have like they keep such a tight control on them, just like Disney. I mean, that's why Disney only has like 3 board games out that are like any kind of decent, including the Villainous, which is more of a recent thing.
That's the only one
the
I've
last couple
played
years.
though. The Villains or whatever.
Like
Villainous is fantastic.
Yeah, but like besides Villainous, what else?
I guess
Disney
I could have
is there?
said Villainous.
But like, I mean, besides that, I've seen there's Hocus Pocus, which recently came out not too long ago.
Really?
Yeah, and then anything Monopoly Disney, and then what?
That doesn't count.
I mean, yes, but I mean, like, what else is there? What else is there that's like memorable?
True.
Disney is very specific about what they want to use, but usually whatever they come out with is very good. I've heard great things about what is that? Avengers United.
No.
It's a miniatures game that recently got kickstarted. It's just like the mini sort of like chibi version.
Chibi things.
Yeah, I
I
heard nothing but good things about that game. So
I've just seen people selling their Kickstarters.
yeah, but that's a Kickstarter.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, have you seen the prices for Stardew Valley?
No.
$50 board game being sold for $200. No, thank you.
No.
But I do love Stardew Valley.
Yeah, I'm not gonna play that game with you.
That might just be a you and me thing then. I'll give it a shot.
I just heard bad things about it. That's why.
I know.
Anytime somebody presents the game with it might be impossible to win, I'm just like check the fuck out. So
Yeah, no, I guess my main thing would just be anything Nintendo. Like if they would just release their vice grip on their IPs
yeah,
and just like let something happen.
yeah,
Unlikely.
See what happens.
yeah. Unlikely. You brought up Dragon Ball Z. Mine's mostly anime related.
Yeah.
Of course, my favorite being Naruto. Give me a good Naruto role playing game where you can be like different types of ninja classes and shit. Oh, I'd make these fools play it forever and they'd hate me.
Give me a board game of One Punch Man where like you have to do something before Saitama shows up and beats your ass.
You're the bad guy.
You are the bad guys.
But hold on, I'm on board with this. But when he finally does show up, he rolls a die, but they're all fists. Like no matter which one it is. Like it doesn't matter once he gets there, you're fucked. And the rule book is just
drowned.
like when you get with the rule book, you're like, what does a fist means? It just says one punch.
It's like if you got one fist, it's a serious punch.
Yeah.
If you got multiple fists, it's
Multiple
consecutive
serious punch.
normal
Yeah.
punches.
It's his secret move.
Yeah, and then of course the 3, which is consecutive serious punches.
Yes.
And then depending which one you get, it's just how badly he beat your ass.
Like I remember hearing about the video game or something where it was like a fighting game.
It was like, what's the point?
No, well the thing is like it was like team on team kind of combat or whatever.
Okay.
And I remember hearing something like Saitama is like the clock or something, and like you have until a certain amount of time before he shows up, and you're just
wow. Okay, that's cool.
like you can't just be Saitama.
Of course. See, that makes way more sense.
So,
but then again, you don't get to be the main character. Man, that's also weird.
But consider the thing is like that makes sense for this universe.
Yeah, I mean, oh, it does.
Like
100%.
Saitama is just very strong, and to be able to play him would be like, why would you use anybody else?
But at the same time, I'd kind of like to see just like 50 levels of One Punch Man, just like
a dive kick style.
Just no, not even just like press forward and press A, because there's nobody that's gonna stand in your way. Just
that game's made for me.
Yeah, just A.
Light button, light button, light button, light button.
It's a mobile
light button.
game. It's a mobile game. Just
No, Tom is or Tom, Alex. No, Tom is part of No Society, but Alex is part of the Light Button Society.
Honorary member.
Honorary member, dude. Fucking from the beginning, good shit.
And I agree with that Naruto statement.
Yeah, something like that would be really
part of
cool.
a different, like one of the clans and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be great.
So many jutsus, if you watch the anime, so many abilities that they've shown that they sort of like sprinkled, and you're like, oh, that's really cool, and then the character died, and that ability's gone for the rest of the series.
Or you can like just come up with your own.
Of course,
it being an RPG, like
of course.
You can do whatever you want, really.
But for me, it'd be like, okay, I want to be this clan and use this type of power, and then make up something. But I mean, I have a base for what I would like, Mm-hmm. The same way if we played something Star Trek, you would just be like Klingon, Klingon, Klingon.
I'm so down for that.
I'm more like data.
Just a ship of datas. That's how the Borg started. It's just it's just a ship of datas.
It's just that episode where Data is Sherlock the whole time, but it's just all Datas.
If I can get a board game of Star Trek of that episode, I'm in. Of just that episode, and it's Data with the Sherlock hat. Just
it's one of the better episodes, but the Doctor is terrible.
The only Doctor for me is Voyager's Doctor, good sir. So
I'd rather have sex with the Next Generation Doctor. Sorry. But then again, that bald head is rubbing it while you're like, it's light too.
There's nothing sexier than a doctor named Bones.
Is this a Angel reference? I don't.
We're talking about the original series, McCoy.
Sorry, man. Star Wars, not Star Trek.
I watched all of the original series when I was sick one time, and I was like 18. And this was when I was still going to the library to check stuff out, and I got the entire series. This was before like Netflix and all that crap happened. I enjoyed it. It was campy as hell, but that's the whole point.
Yeah, I mean, if you have the time and clearly are woozy and having fever, yeah, old Star Trek is definitely the way to go.
I kind of agree with you about the whole needing the woozy and fever, because sorry, I just can't.
That's the only
tolerate the old Star Trek, the originals.
So that whole old debate, Picard versus
Picard all the way.
Yeah, like that's just easy for you to like no.
Yeah, I don't give a shit about the original.
Okay,
but like, don't you ever want to see where the cable guy got that fight scene from?
I mean, I've seen some of the random episodes. I just don't care.
See, where it's him versus Spock.
Yes, it's the only reason to go back.
Yeah,
that and to see the boulder fall on him, and then to see him chop the lizard. That's it. And of course, to see the first biracial kiss on public airways.
Yeah,
fucking groundbreaking, you know.
Yeah, at the time
we have veered off quite a bit.
Hold on,
only a little.
One more. Same thing. We're talking about the same thing. I'm not veering off from this topic. Hold on. I remember hearing a story about like Spock, right? And how he was supposed to originally be, I think it was blue.
Okay.
Like skin color. But the problem with that was that they did some tests, right, at the time, and a lot of people at the time didn't have colored TVs. So when he was in blue, it looked like Spock and Nimoy was in blackface.
It was that transition.
And they were just like, no.
It's not good for...
No.
But you know...
Good decision.
Great decision. I really don't feel like it was like that was enough to take blackface off the air in that time. Like, do you think this is a little racist? I don't think it's racist enough. Take it off.
I don't know if was it Gene Roddenberry. That's his name. I don't know if he was racist or not, but
he's pretty sexist. I mean, he had a grand vision of wanting Star Trek, what the future, how nice it could be. But
this was
what should
Spock in blackface, like
in blueface,
technically blueface. Yeah. Yes, I get it.
But I mean, did
he
you
made
notice?
The conscious decision of not doing that?
Yeah, but he still kept all the other bitches in miniskirts. So.
Well, not just in skirts. He, I don't know about the original, but in Next Generation, he had a lot of bodices and enhancing their
and the guys
accessories.
had skirts and.
I mean, made me pay more attention to them at least.
Like you talk about Troy or something.
Yeah,
she was pretty. That's what she was like.
I actually really liked her
7
that
of
much.
9?
She's one of my less favorite. 7 and 9 is more my style. Yeah.
You're not a brunettes person then, huh?
I don't know. She was always annoying.
Yeah.
Only later in the show was she interesting to me.
Blue eyes, blonde hair, a lot of hailing.
Oh, and yeah, you know what turns you on.
Yeah. Yeah, she always has the final solution.
You're the one talking about us veer, and you're just. I mean,
I'm just saying. It seems like you have a type, and it's all very okay.
It's
definitely veering off. Has any follow me on this for real quick?
All right.
Have you ever seen Mad TV? There was a skit that they had where The Sopranos was being aired over regular television, so it had to be chopped and all the bad words had to be taken out, and all of the sexual innuendos and all this stuff had to be taken out because it's being broadcasted on wherever WB, Fox, what have you. But it was so choppy that you couldn't follow along. Like in one instance, the guy was talking to his therapist and he's like, "You know what's wrong with you? You're real." And then he's like walking his house like, "See you next week, doc." And like just chunks of shit, like it's impossible to follow, and you have absolutely no idea what's going on. That's what I'm gonna release. I'm gonna release just quarters of conversations, and I'm gonna cut out the really bad part where it's like, yeah. And then in the bag, he had a bunch of dead. Next time that we were out there, I just couldn't. I had to fart totally in his. Last time that I went to the store, it's just gonna be so choppy, and because I can only put in so much bad shit that I've taken out.
Dude, you tell me when this is happening. I'll listen to it twice.
Yeah.
Not just yours, but it's just stuff. Oh, I don't know what I'm gonna do with it, but occasionally I as I'm editing, I'll just listen to it and laugh to myself, and then I go back to editing.
Just all my tangents about fucking Fab, and then him talking about how much he hates Tom.
No, that's really not what I cut out.
No.
All of that I've left in. Juicy.
I can think of 2 instances that come immediately to mind, but otherwise, I'm sure there's others.
Just stories of role playing gone awry. Mostly. I think one of the big ones that I cut out was just with Jason. It was just hilarious, but I still have it.
I want to know. So you better
play it for you later. Man.
I remember.
Oh, it's just hilarious.
See, this is the audience. I am the audience right now.
Yeah.
What are you guys talking about? I want to hear this.
Yeah.
So,
soon. Bonus.
Soon.
When we hit the double digits, we're 2 episodes away. When we hit double digits, I'll release something. Some.
You
bullshit.
sure this isn't worth 2 episodes?
Nah, it's an hour. We're good. I'm gonna cut this down to 40 minutes because we veered the fuck off a lot.
It's fine,
dude. We already do that. It's rambling with a sprinkling of board games.
Yeah, but this is like controlled rambling.
Controlled rambling.
Yeah.
Well, you have a skeleton you try to make a stick to, which is kind of goes around.
This podcast is about board games
and titties.
They're like, this extended episode was fantastic.
See, 40K is also one of those IPs. Getting back to topic here, 40 minutes later, it's one of those IPs that it's so hit or miss. But when they hit it, they fucking hit it.
Yeah.
Blood Bowl, come on, that game.
Yeah.
Blood Bowl and the card game for Blood Bowl, both fantastic.
I do like Blood Bowl.
Well, I played the card game, so I don't know about the other one, but.
See, I played a lot of the computer game for Blood Bowl, which is just essentially the board game, right? You're the same rules. You just don't really see dice on the table and all that.
Yeah.
But
The RNG's there and everything.
because I played so much of video game Blood Bowl, pretty much knew how to play board game when it came out. Like there was only a couple new rules because they redid everything. Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good choice.
Some decent video games.
Mm-hmm. Also, some really shitty ones and some fairly bad board games. I don't know if you heard this, but Warhammer 40K pretty bad usually. No, just me. All right.
See, like
Space Marine game back in the day.
dude, the thing is, I don't hate that game either.
I've
just
played
go,
so
like,
long, I don't remember it very much.
It's just a hack and slash.
Yeah, most of them end up
Go
being.
out there and kill orcs, like a shitload of orcs.
Yeah.
That's the whole point, and I like that.
40K lost me when the faction I wanted to play, which was Tau.
Okay.
Awesome faction, awesome looking. Had all my shit painted, most of my shit painted. Very nice, set up the way. Even had some what is it, Stoneforge or World Forger? Forge World. Thank you. I even had some of their special dudes being my leaders.
Yeah.
Beautiful figures. The part that lost me was I played a bunch of different games, a bunch of different factions. My snipers had ability where you would pin somebody down if you had fire on them, if they were like not scared, right?
Right.
Or if they were scared, they'd be pinned. Here's the problem: nobody in this goddamn game gets scared. Like.
It would have to be like IG or something.
Maybe.
Because those are actual just guys.
Maybe, but it's
a
like
lot of them.
They are the regular dudes.
90% of the abilities that I would like look up. I'm like, okay, I could use this. It's like, does this work? No, I'm not affected. Okay, get flip. Does this work? No, I'm not affected either. Okay, cool. Do I even do damage? What the fuck's the point of this? Like, it was frustrating.
I mean, you'd probably be happy to hear now that Tao's pretty good.
I don't give a fuck about Tau being good. I want to be able to use an ability versus more than 10% of the field.
I get that. I know what you're talking about. But, like, at the same time, you weren't really playing with, like, me or anything.
No, I was just playing for people around the shop. But I played against Tyranids. I played against Space, or the Demons for the 40K version. Yeah. I played Space Marines. I played Necrons. I also actually had my own Necrons at the time. It just felt like... And I also played versus orcs, and like, I don't know, man. It felt like too much work for so not enough fun back.
I think let's just buy you a box of was it Fire Warriors they're called? The basic boys,
dudes.
and teach you some kill team.
Maybe
you'd only need that box.
They might have gotten cleaned up, and maybe it's more enjoyable now because they actually do something.
Well, I'm saying like kill team is literally like a box of dudes against another box of dudes.
I never cared about the size of them. I had so much of them. Well, I bought into it a lot.
Well, the reason I'm saying it like that is like that way you don't have to buy an entire army to play me. You could just play a smaller version of it and enjoy the dudes you're playing, and that's about it.
Maybe, but I mean, I haven't moved past miniature games. That's not the way I want to put it.
I think this is definitely a topic for a whole other conversation because like
it's too much effort.
Well, that and like you're just anti minis sometimes.
Yeah, because a lot of them have. We'll go into this in the next episode, but a lot of them have the same issues reoccurring. But I had fun when I was playing some War Machine. That was pretty fun. I had fun playing some of the smaller stuff for Malifaux. That was pretty cool.
Oh, that was fun.
But see, I'm not anti-mini. I'm mostly anti-Warhammer. That's,
we'll talk about that one later.
Yeah, and a big thing about them is just the price tag.
Guys,
this
is the next Game Dilemma podcast.
No. I have my soapbox, goddammit. Hey, get your hands off me.
Guards, take him away.
I will be here.
Oh, I wish we had guards.
Guys, this was the Next Game Dilemma podcast. You can find us everywhere. We're on Twitch. Are we?
We are actually.
Oh, we?
I have one.
I took a guess.
No, we are everywhere. We are on Twitch. We haven't put anything on there yet, but we have the option. We are on Twitter. We are on Instagram. We have our own website that's up and running, nextgamedilemma.com. If you need to contact us for anything, new episodes, ideas, you want to say how much the last episode sucked because BB was on it, anything that you want to contact us for, it's Noel.
Next, 4 episodes that BB was in.
That's Noel at nextgamedilemma.com. And from everybody here, Alex, BB, and me, take it easy, guys.